What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of Hajime no Ippo. Two chapters were released today. I'm surprised they were released on a Sunday. Not usually released on a day like this, but here it is a double review. And the first review I'm going to do is chapter 1062, Sense of Accomplishment. Now, obviously to begin with, chapter was very short. I think it was about 13 pages, and it's basically the aftermath of, the highlight of what happened last chapter. Alf is down on the floor, and it's more or less just, people's reactions and stuff like that. Alf's corner was more or less appealing for a slip because it was sort of a slip, but if you looked at it from that perspective, but really, Alf was hurt when he blocked that uppercut in the last the last chapter with one hand. That rattled his brain, and then when he went for an exchange with Ippo, that just finished him. Not finished him, but that just put him down. So regardless of whether he slipped or not, he was hurt. So the referees signaled Ippo to go to the corner, and he's counted it as a down. And basically everyone's up in an uproar. Everyone's like, even when people like Miyata's saying, basically no matter how weak Ippo's get, unless you actually put him down and finish him, he can still make a comeback, which is true. And so Ippo's in his corner now. Kamagai is telling him to catch his breath, and it actually made me laugh because I can imagine, because he was going to obviously try and visually communicate with Ippo, because Ippo's probably, his brain is probably rattled. He probably can't even hear or see Kamagai properly, so he's like trying to convey to him what to do. He's telling him it's not over yet, catch your breath. And this part of the chapter was when I was thinking, I was a bit annoyed because Ippo is sitting there, like standing there saying, did you see, coach, my boxing works at level, world level. I knocked down the number 2. And I really hope Morikawa doesn't go down this route with this fight where he just ends up writing Kamagai and Ippo thinking they're ready for the world level. Because sorry Ippo, it's like, you obviously are a powerful boxer in the featherweight, no doubt. He's got the fist, definitely worthy of world level strength, but he's not ready. Like, look how much he had to suffer to get to basically knock down Gonzalez at once. Like, Gonzalez was tearing him apart before he went into Aztec mode, and the only reason he, as I said, Ippo was able to knock him down was because he went into Aztec mode, brawling mode, where he was more reckless. If he stayed in his more refined boxing style throughout the match, he would have picked Ippo apart and won this easily. He probably would have even knocked him out, regardless of points or decision. So as I said, that's one thing I hope doesn't go down that road. But onto Alf's perspective, he's basically sitting down. He has no idea what's going on. The count is up to 5, and he's like wondering why it's so dark. He said the last thing he saw was Ippo, and then it was just complete darkness. And he says, I feel like I've been here before, and like looking up, searching for the light, and we see like a stream of light going across in the sky, where it's all black. And then he's kind of snapped and realized what's happened, and he jumps up and he's like, I was knocked down. And he's like, starts getting up at the count of 7, and obviously Ippo's like, he's getting up, he's gonna get up. And that was pretty much the chapter done. As I said, it was short. There's some points I know that I've brought up. As I said, I hope with the whole Ippo thinking his boxing works at world level, which I don't think. And I'm wondering what Alf actually saw in the light that made him wake up. I'm assuming that whatever he saw and the feeling he got from being there again was most likely from his 2 matches of fighting Ricardo Martinez himself, because I'm assuming he's probably the only one who's managed to knock him down and put him in that place, and now Ippo's probably maybe the second boxer to do that to him. So it's something he's obviously familiar with, and he's relating that to Ricardo. So maybe he looked up and saw an image of Ricardo, and jumped up, and that's probably what saved him. So hopefully we'll obviously see that be brought up eventually. But as I said, it was a short chapter. I'm just a bit annoyed that Ippo's starting to think his boxing works, because it really doesn't. But as I said, we'll see what happens when this match ends, and what the outcome of that will be. So that was, as I said, very short chapter. There wasn't really much to say other than it was just reactions and stuff, and obviously monologuing and thoughts about what happened. And yeah, sense of accomplishment in a way, I guess, for Ippo. It wasn't really a one that he should really be that proud of, but it's an accomplishment, I guess, regardless, because he's finally managed to knock Alfredo down. So as I said, that was it for this chapter. You guys know the usual. You got any opinions, predictions, comments about this one and what to expect in the next few ones, leave them in the comment box below. And also, if you're new to the channel, enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content, and I'll join you guys in the next video.